Mike Carey here, and you're listening to the So We Don't Forget podcast. And there you go.
And welcome to So We Don't Forget, the podcast where two siblings talk about so we don't forget. I'm Felicia.
And I am Jeremy, and we have another special guest again today, Harley.
Welcome, Harley.
It's funny because I was just talking to Felicia. We were like, because you always, before we start, we always like, oh, we're going to talk about this, whatever, and just catch up a little bit. And I made a comment. I was like, oh, someone showed up in the room. Literally, as Felicia's like, all right, I'm ready. I went to hit record. All of a sudden, she jumps on me and almost falls again. So she like kind of dug her nails, but she's okay. But she's here. Everyone say hello.
Welcome, Harley.
Everyone say welcome to Harley. Say hi, Harley, in the comments.
Put an orange heart in the comments for
Ooh,
Harley.
I like that orange. I like that. Very nice. Today is episode 32. That's a 3
Welcome.
and a 2. We're talking about our comments and our favorite things to eat and do at CityWalk Orlando. Hello. Which as I was like doing stuff for it, I realized I was trying to think of what did we do at CityWalk Hollywood. Then I realized we didn't do anything because we literally
when
walked
we
in.
left.
Yeah, we walked in, went into the park, and we left. We saw it, and that was it.
Yes, sir.
So, in other words, we need to go back to California so we can go there. The only thing I remember about CityWalk is having to pee like, I don't know, 100 out of 10 before we got there. It was horrible. Thank God I was driving. I did. There was an escalator. We were literally, it wasn't just me. It was like, boo. I think Tanya was with us. We were just literally running up the stairs.
I don't remember you having to pee. I remember Alexandra having to pee.
Boo was the one who said the most, but I had to pee really bad too. Remember, I asked Alexandra to film the Hollywood sign. She said, I have to pee so bad I can't concentrate.
I remember that.
And she's like, why can't you do it? I'm like, because I'm going to piss my pants. It was bad.
Piss my pants.
I'm pissing my pants. But anyway, Harley's here. She says hello again. We'll see how long till she gets angry at me.
She said, wow.
She didn't like that already. Hello. I will say she has continued to, she's moving. She likes the neck thing on my chair. She likes rub her face against it. She has continued to, when I walk in the door, be at the door when she hears me, but then the door opens and she gets scared.
Aww,
and she kind of runs, but then she's like, oh, hello. Her new thing too is like I'll hear her, or like she'll meow when I come home, whatever, and then she'll disappear. And it turns out she's at my feet the whole time.
She said hello.
Which, sorry to call Karina out, but Karina stepped on her the other day because that's what happened. She said, "Oh, I didn't see Harley. She was underneath my feet." And I was like, "Oh, she's just never gonna forgive you." And then she was holding her, but honestly, I'm like, the look on Harley's face, she was not happy.
Cats don't forgive you very easily.
No, they don't. Remember how long she was mad at me? She was mad at me for 3 days when I first got her because I took her to my house. I had to bribe her with snacks.
That is true.
It worked. Remember last week, if you were listening, she was literally pissed off at me, but I was still holding her because she wanted to be held. Cats.
She's a baby.
She is a baby. Anyways, so we're talking about CityWalk today. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like
Jeremy
9
loves
things.
To count his.
I do. Well, because that way,
I have.
Well, I like to count and tell Felicia that way. Like if she has more or I have more or something, we can kind of.
I just have 12.
12. Oh, so you have more than me. There's definitely going to be some that are together.
Pretty much all of them, probably.
Probably. I did all of these mainly this morning, and then I was busy at work and having time to double check it before we started because Felicia and I are both very, very hungry, so we're probably going to have lots of food on ours.
Mm-hmm.
Because she was actually hoping she could make her veggie burgers from Jamal, but make it home in time. And she's like, he just made it home now. She's like, let's just record, get it over.
He's home now, but I just would rather record and be able to eat and chill.
Same, because then say if you do make your food and then you're going to be hungry and then you're going to be like, next thing you know, it's like 7:30 at night we're recording.
That's right.
I remember that one time we recorded right before I had to go work for third shift and I didn't get to eat and I was very hangry. I was not happy. But shout out to Mom. Because she made a peanut butter sandwich, and then Alexander brought it to me with a few snacks, and then I remember I wrote them at Red Meal afterwards. I was like, thank you, I feel much better.
He was a happy boy.
Not sponsored, but Sprecker's root beer, I'm drinking one of these again. I got about the cans this time to try it out. Pretty dang good. I also pregame with a Kool-Aid fruit punch, tropical punch thing. It's like a Capri Sun. There was some left over, I guess, from their wedding shower, so I'm like, oh, I'm going to knock one of those back, and I'll drink one of these. So I guess... if you didn't hear last week's episode, we've changed the way we're doing things now. We're talking about...
Kind of hard to tell at this point, though, isn't it?
True. We're like 5 minutes in. That's okay. Instead of doing comments first, we're going to discuss the topic first. That's what I was really looking for. So, Felicia can go first.
The first thing I have on mine for City Walk is Bread Box, the restaurant.
I saw that in fact on my
Very,
list. I
very
say that a lot, but it's
delicious.
true. I haven't had it yet, but what you've had has looked delicious.
I'll say me and Boo ate there. I ate there when we first went
Mm-hmm.
years ago because the trackers went there and said how good it was. And I was like, I need to go there.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a veggie sandwich. Delicious.
We
I
got
don't
Burger
know,
King
like,
of all
if
things.
you make a sandwich at home, it never
Mhm.
tastes as good as if someone else makes
That
it.
is a fact. That is a fact. No matter what. I know, like, people say the same thing. Oh, well, you can make a sandwich at home. It
It's
doesn't
not
taste
the
the same.
same.
It's different. It's different, man. Plus, like, the bread's always better. Plus, they have a very specific bread, like places like that, you know?
Yeah, and we asked for extra pickles, and they gave us like a whole like container
remember
of
that.
pickles. It was a lot.
You guys were pumped.
They were really good pickles. I think we also, I
Yeah.
want to say we also had French fries.
Mm-hmm.
I need to look up what was on that sandwich we had
Yeah, I'm
because
going to watch the vlog, which
it was
is
good.
funny because the day we're recording this, tomorrow will be the 23rd of August, which happy birthday, Uncle Dave. I doubt you watch, but in case you do, happy birthday, Uncle Dave. That is the day that we left for that trip when we went to California, or we went to, no, that was California. Sorry, I'm wrong.
Look at this guy.
I'm stupid. Just forget what I said. Anyway, Bread Box. When they got that though, Jamal and I, for whatever reason, Doug was with us too. We decided to get Burger King, but it's called something else. It's like a Burger King BK Whopper or something or some other. I don't know. Anyway,
It's on my list. I'll give the proper name later.
yeah, thank you. We got it, which it was really good. But then they show up, we're like, "What is that?" They're like, "Oh, it's Bread Box."
Our
I was
food
like,
was
"Damn, I wish I
so
would have got that. That
good.
looked good." Mine, I know Felicia will have this on her list because we got this one of the last times we went when Doug and Karina got engaged, and that is Moe's Southwest Grill.
Yes, it's on my list.
That was we had to wait, but it was worth the wait. It's basically like Chipotle, but whatever reason, like it tasted better. Like I do say I like their queso better.
I was gonna say their queso was really good.
Their queso was bomb. Oh, hi Hurley. I got a chicken burrito, which is what I normally get from Chipotle. I forget why we chose there. I think we just something like, oh, let's get that. It's like Chipotle because we were kind of thinking something fast, whatever. I think, but
It
we
was
got
good, and I remember
Very
having a
good.
lot of food on those tables we were sitting at.
yeah. Which we got the cool, like if you know where CityWalk Orlando is, they have it like upstairs kind of thing. Like it's the tables, but you can like see around where everything's at.
It's close to the movie
Excuse me.
theater.
There you go. I couldn't think of the name or what was around there. Yes, the movie theater. But it was very cool. Like all of our tables were full, and we're like walking between the tables. Like, how's your food? It's pretty good, huh? Yeah, it's delicious. I remember I was with Chrissy, and she was like, "This is really good." I'm like, "I know."
Chips were
Very
good. Queso was
I would
good.
say
I
the
had the
chips were
burrito
extremely
bowl.
good.
The flavor is different. It's really good though. I'd eat
It
it right
is.
now if I had it.
Me too. We look. There's none really around us. We'd have to drive, but yeah, it's one of those things too where like we've been there for a few times, we just never got it, and then that time we're like, yeah, let's just try this, and they're like, damn, good.
It was good. I remember
Very good.
standing waiting in the line.
Me too. I remember waiting a while, but it was worth the wait because it was
Oh,
delicious in the end. And then every time we're like, oh, we
Very
need to go back.
fresh.
Yes, and we just never made it back. But next time we go to Florida, we will be there.
We have a long list of places to eat.
Yes, we do.
Meow.
Meow. She
Um,
she keeps looking at you. She's like, what is going on? What is this?
Hello, kitty cat. I'll put next on my
She
list
heard you,
because
she heard
Jeremy
her.
already talked about it. Burger King Whopper Bar.
Yes, that's what Whopper Bar.
That's what it's
Which-
called because there's like the thing there of condiments for you to add to your
Yes,
Whopper.
that's why. Yep.
The lettuce,
Which-
the pickles, tomatoes,
Burger
extra
King-
sauces.
Moe's and something else all in the same little area too.
Yes, it is.
'Cause I remember when we got the Burger
my
King, we were
question.
gonna get
Oh,
that.
I just broke my pencil.
Oh, that's sad. Mm.
But how was it? Because I feel like now Burger King in real life kind of sucks, and their fries taste funky.
Yeah, back then Burger King actually tasted pretty good.
Well, that was a number of years ago. You're correct.
That's also too, and that would have been. Let me see. 6 years ago, 6.5, because we went February of
So Burger King
2019.
might have still been good by then.
Yeah,
it
it
had
still
to be
was.
because why else
I'm
would
saying
you
back
guys
then
go?
we used to actually get it. Yeah, it was good. Fries are good. Now, not the same. I had it. I think maybe I don't even know how long ago now. Maybe I want to say probably almost a year ago at this point. And I for whatever reason, because it was run by the Walmart, I was like, it's after work. I'm just gonna get something. That's back when I actually used to do that sort of thing. And I got it, and then afterwards, like my stomach did not feel good. It was not a good time. I was like, never again. Had a weird
It's
aftertaste.
yeah, I don't know why their food tastes like
Doug
that.
did tell me recently that specific one, because him and Karina have gone there and it sucked. He said they got new management. It tastes way better, but
How do they know they got new management?
I don't know. Maybe they know. Maybe they know the people.
Are you
or
guys on
something.
a first name basis with the
Comment down below, Karina, how
fucking
you guys
Burger
found
King
out.
crew?
Right? I'll just say that I'm still very apprehensive about trying Burger King. Jamal and I've had this conversation too.
They've
I like
got VIP at the BK Lounge.
That's right. I like the that meme or the one video that my guy made. He's like, "Oh, what's your favorite place to eat?" He's like, "Oh, Burger King," and everyone just kind of like, "What the?"
Hmm.
Like nothing against. Okay, no, sorry. Everything against Burger King because no.
Nothing against you.
I
Actually,
remember
everything
when they
against
first
you.
came out with their brand new fries, and I was at the mall.
What was different about the fries?
I don't remember. They changed something about them, and I remember they were given away for free. I was at a mall and I got some. I was like, "Oh, these are pretty good," and they just went like that. Everything I've had from there, which a supervisor at work, I knew her when we were talking about it. I forgot how we got into Burger King, and he was like, "Yeah, it's not the same." And it was like, "There's an aftertaste because they have chicken fries, which those used to be my favorite. They have a weird aftertaste now.
Do they still make them?
They still make them,
They're
but they
just
don't
not
taste the same."
good.
Yeah, he said he had it recently and still wasn't good. I was like, "Yeah," I'm like, I haven't eaten like almost a year. Like
Well,
Burger King
do
to me
better.
wasn't bad. Like we used to get it. Like I used to love the nuggets, especially because they were cheap. I don't know why this cat's holding on the side like this.
Because she's a cat.
And then one of my favorite things from there is always the Hershey pie. I always have to get that.
Mm.
That was
I
one of the
think
main
'cause
reasons I like
it's
to
pretty
go.
much the same as a French silk pie.
But it's Hershey. So, and the funny because Doug and I would like get it, and then we get home and like I forgot to get it.
Like,
Yeah, but that
Dad
Burger
used to
King.
get those when we went.
Yes, he did, and used to get the tacos.
Oh yeah, the mini tacos.
Those
Remember
are
that was a
pretty
big
good, too.
thing.
Mm-hmm. But yes, BK. What'd you call? Oh, BK or no, the Whopper bar.
Burger King Whopper Bar.
There you go. It was very good then. Now, I don't know. If it's between that, I'd say get Moe's instead.
Well, there you go.
My next one. This isn't really. Well, it's a food, but it's more of a snack, and that would be Voodoo Donuts.
That's of course on
Which
my list.
Also slashes because there's also something to do, which is the big chair out front to take pictures in.
It's like iconic. You have to.
Yeah, I have pictures.
I
but
think
have
we
to go
take a
search them.
picture every year.
Yeah, I remember.
Or every time we go.
Yeah, I remember the only the time we didn't was the time that we took Tanya and it was like super super packed. And they said, "You know what, Tanya, you just take a picture." Because the siblings vacation we went on, like no one was taking any pictures by it. We took pictures and then all of a sudden a line formed. Then all of a sudden
Yeah,
everyone
then
wanted pictures.
everybody wants to do it. Like, okay, guys.
Yeah, and then they started giving us attitude because we had five. Or no, was it 5 or 6? 5 people, and they're like, "Oh, more people." It's like, you know what? Shut the dude. No, we had 6.
I was here first.
Yeah, it's like shut up, dude. But yeah, it was very fun. Highly recommend that. But the donuts, delicious. They
have a lot of good ones.
giant
Just don't
glaze.
get that one I had. Remember that one we had?
The watermelon.
Sour watermelon.
Someone said it was pizza. Jeff kept saying it was pizza. I'm like, it's not pizza.
Pizza.
That is literally one of the worst donuts I've ever had in
Who's
my entire
Jeff?
life.
Yeah, it was horrible.
It was horrible.
I think I spit it out. That's how bad it was.
We all did. It was horrible. But I remember the first time we went, we specifically said, we're only here for X amount of days. We're only going to get 6 donuts, one for each of us, and that'll be it. Jamal in line turns to me, we're going to get our own donuts.
Well, because you get in there and it's a whole vibe. It's
Mhm.
decorated, themes very well. They got the
Yes.
thing in the middle that has the thing that rotates with the donuts, so you
donuts.
can see all the donuts before you actually get up there,
Yep.
which is nice.
I will say, besides that donut, I've never had a bad donut from there. But it also depends on what you pick. Like, I don't pick the crazy ones like bacon and other no thanks. I want like the basics, you know?
Maple bacon, what's up with that? A lot of people get that.
I don't know. But I remember we bought them, we brought them back to the hotel, and then we were just eating other and then they just went to waste. They got stale. Doug waited like 4 days to eat it, 3-4 days, and he said, "Oh, these are stale." I'm like, "Yeah, because they're like 4 days old." Doug,
Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking.
he waited. It's been sitting out, but very good. Highly recommend. I know I talked the whole time about the Voodoo Donuts, but do you have anything else to?
It's
point out?
really good.
There's usually a line too, but
and you
it
should
is worth
go.
the wait. Yeah, it's worth
There
the
will
wait.
be a line, but it'll go through pretty quick.
Yeah. Plus, there's menus like because once you get inside, there's still time. It's not like you walk inside and immediately have to order. Like there's a line inside. Everywhere. Like there's still plenty of to see, and it is very very good.
So I would recommend.
Yeah. So Voodoo Donuts is my next one.
Oh, that was yours.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was mine.
Yeah, it's your turn.
This is one we've never gotten it there, but I'm kind of mad now because I know something I really like there, and that's Cold Stone.
I always forget Cold Stone is there.
I think now if we went, Jamal would definitely go because Jamal didn't really used to be big on it, but now he had
Once he
have
found like his thing.
the almond milk
Yep.
ice cream.
And he always gets the what is it called? Oh, peanut butter perfection or something.
Yes.
That's it. Like before, he'd always like, nah, no thanks. And then once he got that, it was over. Once they have the almond milk one or whatever, it's over. Same with Culver's. For years, he wouldn't get concrete mixer. Couldn't stand it. He was like, I can't understand how you eat that. And then he got it, and then he was addicted. He just texted me one day, hey, you want to go concrete mixer?
Yeah,
Like,
now
sure.
he hasn't had it in forever.
Yeah.
I don't know the last time he's had it.
I don't know, but yeah, it's very good cold stuff. Where is it at? Oh, that's right. It's
Right when
right.
you first come in.
It is. That's
By the
right. That's
bathrooms.
right. I'm saying, yeah. As soon as I said it,
You
saw
can
it in
always
my brain.
smell the waffle cones when you get in.
Yep.
It's over there.
I did get it once.
I
but
want to say the
it wasn't
bathroom
nothing
is in
fancy.
between Cold Stone and Starbucks.
That sounds right. Yeah. Which I'm sure I didn't put Starbucks on my list, but I'm sure it's on your list.
It's always on the list.
Yeah. Well, then I'll just say Starbucks, and Starbucks is right next to it. It's not on my list, but it will be on yours because Starbucks is also a good choice. Before I get to that, I have a story real quick about Starbucks. But Cold Stone, my go-to, I guess since we're just talking about it now, my go-to is the cake batter, and then I add rainbow sprinkles. And my new thing I'm adding now is golden Oreos. Delicious. I got Tanya on it. She said it's also delicious. Now watch her comment. Jeremy, I fucking hate that shit.
My go-to is it's got to be in the little waffle cone, not the big one. And it's the strawberry ice cream with the mini chocolate chips.
Yes.
Oh, I love to have that.
My
right now.
problem is I always get a size bigger than I need, and I'm always like, I'm gonna get the smaller size, and I get there and I get the bigger size, and afterwards I'm like, why the did I do that?
Says, oh no.
This
my
is
tummy."
oh no, you're me. But Starbucks, I'll just add Starbucks to my list now since we just said it. Let me write it down. Starbucks. So Starbucks, I think we've gone just about every time when we went there. Very delicious. When we went there on the siblings vacation, we were going through security. This is before we got into Starbucks, and all of a sudden I get they like stop whatever, and they're kind of chuckling, pointing at the screen, like, "What's in your bag?" I'm like, "I don't know. You don't know, huh?" And like they were like joking about it.
They're like,
brought,
did you pack this bag? Well,
like,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Like, yeah, like, what is it? I'm like, I don't know. They bring one or two other people over, and they're pointing, they're laughing. They let me through, and they're like, have a good one, as they're smiling. I'm like, what the f-? We get inside Starbucks, and I'm looking through my bag. I'm like, what the f- is that all about? I'm telling Jamal. I'm like, oh, no. He's like, what? I'm like, it's a microphone. They thought I had a on my backpack.
Why would you bring a microphone?
I left because I was using that bag. I used it for open mic night before then, so I left it in there, and I just forgot.
This guy, they would thought, like, what the is this guy
They're like,
up
he's about to have a good time at CityWalk.
Like, whoa, watch out for him.
This cat is hanging off of me like she's Spider-Man over here.
Spider cat.
Spider cat.
All I see is her paw.
Oh. Ah!
Oh no, I'm hurt.
Ow. What do you see that you're so obsessed with? Was she a bug or something? She's just crazy. Anyway, yeah, so they thought I had a beep. But Starbucks, always delicious. I usually
It
get a
always
refresher
reminds
when I
me
go.
of when Boo got the frap with the extra caramel. Because she was being sassy.
Oh, that's right. Plus,
Sure.
I mean, it's cool to walk into CityWalk, get yourself Starbucks, and just walk around. I mean, delicious. Like I said, I usually don't get coffee. I usually get a refresher, but
Coffee.
refresher while I'm walking around like somewhere warm is just amazing feeling. It's great.
It's perfect.
Even if it's a little chilly, that's okay too. But
Well,
I
then you
love
got to
it.
get something hot.
Yeah.
Get your hot cocoa.
I'm saying then I'll get hot chocolate. I do love Starbucks hot chocolate.
With a little peppermint in it.
Yes, Felicia got me on that. All right, you can go with the next one. Unless you have anything
My
more to say
next
about Starbucks.
one is the
Brrr.
Universal Studio Store.
Yes. I couldn't remember the name when I was going through my list, and then that's one of the things I forgot to go back and double check. Because I think it changed, isn't it? Or is it just Universal Store?
No, I think that's just what it is, Universal
Oh.
Studio Store. It's a really big store, and they have a lot of stuff in there.
Yes, they do. That's one place that every time we go, we have to go in there.
It
Don't
always
always
reminds
buy.
me of the time that Tatiana tried on the Harry Potter cloak, and she coughed right in my face.
Yep, I remember
She
that.
was like this close from me.
Remember that time? Comment down below.
I was like, Tatiana, I'm so sorry. I didn't know I was going to cough.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I don't remember if she
That's
ended
when
up getting
everyone-
sick or not from that.
I don't think so, but that's when that was the trip everyone was sick. Well, I didn't get sick. I was stuck in the room with all the sick people. I had Boo, Tanya, and Chrissy. All sick. Yeah, it was horrible.
Well, I would say, I don't know if Doug was, Karina was, her sister was.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Luckily, I didn't get sick. I did feel sick when we did the Orlando Informer, but I don't know. But after that, I was just fine. Maybe just breathing too much in that room. Ugh. Anyway, the store, great store. Sometimes there's too many people and I just walk out, but it is
So
nice.
that was that one time we were in there when Jamal said that guy was too close to his face.
Yeah. I do like to walk around and just see what they got just because it's cool in there. They have a bunch of stuff. I mean, I don't know what more to say
anything
on
they
that.
have
It's
at
just awesome.
Universal, character wise, they've got it in there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely cool to check out.
Yes,
and if you got some money to spend, it's cool to go actually shopping and not just look around.
Yep. One of the times we went there, it was the time that we were there, but Tatiana took a picture and we left. I think we were there maybe half an hour, 45 minutes because it was so crowded. We were on the escalators, and the people in front of us put their beer can on the escalator, and it fell, and some random woman came to me, gave me attitude. It's not good to litter, sir. I said, it ain't mine. It's not good to litter. I said, it ain't mine.
Jeremy was mad.
I'm still mad about that. Because the people in front of us just started laughing. They thought it was so funny. It's like, you.
Jeremy said, I will punch her in the face if I seen her today.
Not her, but I would have drop kicked her kid, maybe. The next thing I have, because it goes along with that, because as you go on the escalator, you see this. And
I have this.
The golf there, the mini golf, the driving.
It's called Hollywood Driving Mini Golf
/ Invaders from Planet Putt.
It looks really cool. It's themed very well.
Yes. We've never done it, but every time we're like, oh, we should do that. And I was looking today, I'm like, literally, why have we not done this? I was even looking at prices. It's not too bad. If you go after 6 p.m., it's like $21, $22 if you do the either side.
Not bad.
No, I'm like, I on vacation, that's fine.
Jeremy doesn't care.
Yeah, let's go.
I just love how it's like, I don't even know the type of art
Plus
you would call it.
Yeah, plus
the
it's at
colors
night.
are.
It's at night.
Yeah, it looks really cool. There's that house
I would
there.
definitely do it. Definitely do it.
It looks like a lot of fun. And
does.
plus you can see all the people coming in the park and all that. Why wouldn't you want to do that?
I don't know how to get there, but I'm sure we could figure it out.
I feel like you have to go down.
You do, but I don't know how.
Because you're kind of looking down at them.
Yeah. We could figure it out. Whenever we go back, we need to go there. Well, to CityWalk, I mean. Not just Florida in general, because if we're not in the area, it's not like we can just go there for that.
Hear people talking.
Oh. But that's mine. The golf.
Oh. Okay. Mine is also something that is close to by when you come in. Always smells delicious. We've never gotten it. And honestly, there was talk if they were going to move it.
Really?
And that's Cinnabon.
Was Gene working there?
I knew Jeremy was going to say that.
Better Call Saul reference.
What would you do if he was there filming something?
I'd be like, yeah, big buddy.
Would you say something to him? So that he would know, like he's working. And say you go up there. Would you say something like not too obvious, like, oh, it's you, blah, 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 just so that you're like, okay, he knows.
I think I would Google what they say to the disappear. I need a filter for the Hoover Max, blah, 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 blah. I think that's what I would say.
And then Jeremy just smile and stare at him.
Yeah. Order the disappearer. Breaking Bad. I need a dust filter for a Hoover Max Extract 60 Pressure Pro. Can you help me with that?
Would you put it? I feel like you'd be on your phone, looking because you don't want to mess it up, this.
I would be. Yeah, but I've never had Cinnabon, but for whatever reason, I always look for Gene. I don't know why, even though he's never going to be there.
He could be.
They did film it in a real mall when they filmed it for the show, actually. Better Call Saul. The more you know.
Kind of want to rewatch that.
But anyway, they're talking. So do I. They want to move, or there was talk about moving it.
There was, because that store that's right there with the surfboard.
Okay.
What is going on outside? They got rid of that store.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Why is it so loud? Can you hear this?
No.
Oh, I just feel like someone's being so loud outside. But yeah, they were talking about moving it. I know Tim Tracker was showing it. So I'm not sure if that's there anymore. It reminds me of when everyone took a picture on it.
Yeah, when they left one behind. Excuse me. I guess I'll piggyback off of that. I've never eaten there. I don't know if I would, but Bubba Gump shrimp. Just because it's from Forrest Gump.
Oh, it's so iconic,
right there.
though.
I know. I kind of want to eat. Yeah, I kind of want to eat there once. Obviously, not get shrimp because I hate seafood, but something.
My thing is, I'd have to look at the menu.
Yeah, I've never looked at their menu.
Definitely take pictures in there, but my thing is, because seafood just has that smell.
Yeah.
Would the smell in there be so unbearable you could not eat?
That's what I've always worried about, and that's why I've never eaten there.
Have you ever like smelled something so strong? It could even be cleaning product, but you're eating
Yep.
something and you're like, I feel like I'm poisoning myself here.
Yep.
Even though you're not eating it.
I know exactly what you're saying, man. No, thank you. I feel like it would be there too, but it's just very iconic. And to me, like you walk and you see bubblegum shrimp, that means you know that you're at CityWalk.
Oh yeah. Plus
Orlando.
they have like, oh, what is it? Like it's like, what is it? The shoes you can put your feet in, sitting on the bench or something. I think it's out front there.
I believe so.
It's like a Forrest Gump thing.
Yeah. Excuse me.
This guy.
I know, but yeah, bubblegum shrimp is mine.
Okie dokie. And on mine, we actually went in here. Jamal bought something. Hart and Huntington Tattoo Company.
That's on my list too.
Well, lucky dude, you.
That's another place we usually just walk in, and then I'm always like, I should get a tattoo. Maybe since I've actually had a tattoo now, maybe I'll actually get one.
Maybe
next time.
he would do it. I would love to get a tattoo
Right?
there, though.
We should try and make that work. Or one of the times we go there, even if it's not next time, just maybe something small that we all could get done like kind of fast or something. You know, like nothing too crazy. You know, I mean, like this one wasn't too long or crazy either. But you know, something like that.
If you could, what would it be? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, you could obviously get something different, but I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
It would be really cool to get one there.
Yeah, because then you could say I got it at Hart and Huntington in Florida. I mean,
yeah,
you can't beat that.
Iconic.
That's right, Brandon.
My Brandon.
Next one, I've never been there. We've talked about going. I remember for Slimming's vacation we talked about it, but Boo wasn't old enough, and that is CityWalk's Rising Star Karaoke.
Yep, that's on my list.
That's we always talk about going, and we just never make it. We talked about going the last time we were going to go. We didn't end up going to CityWalk at all. I do want to do it. I want to sing a song. I had a song playing before, and I forget what song it was.
Because it's with a live band. It's not just karaoke. It's actually with a live band.
Karaoke. It's okay. But with the live band, I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's
bad.
Pretty cool.
What if they had it on a cruise ship? That'd be awesome. Travis from We the Kings did it once on a cruise ship.
With a live band?
With a live band, and they played "Say You Like Me."
What cruise line was that?
I don't know.
Expensive, huh?
Probably.
I want to say like Royal
like a talent
Caribbean,
show.
like one of the huge.
Probably.
Ships.
He I know it was like a thing where you had to like audition so you could like make it into the show sort of thing.
Oh, so you had to be good.
You had to be good. Yeah, it wasn't gonna be bad people.
If I had to audition, I wouldn't audition. Like, my God.
Can you imagine if he didn't make it?
That would be embarrassing.
Right? Because they
dude, this is my song. Sorry.
It's like it's my song. I already have this many albums. It's like that would have been awkward. But yeah, CityWalk's Rising Star. I always just wanted to go in there too, just listen to people. Because like for me, it's like one of those things that I'm always like, I want to do it. And I feel like I would just walk in and then all of a sudden I'd be afraid and just get nervous. And Jamal would say something along the stop being get up there. We're here. Just do it. I would do it. I'd have fun. And Jamal would like, see, I told you.
I feel like that's one of the things like I wouldn't want to like know the whole time leading up to vacation I'm going to do it. That's one of the things that I'd have to be like, they'd be like, you wouldn't even have to wait. They'd be like, okay, who's next? And you'd be like, me. And you just have to go and do it.
Right. Otherwise, if I sit the whole time, I'd be like,
yeah, no, thinking too much.
Yeah. Same thing when I did open mic. I usually wanted to be like right away. That way I'm not sitting there the whole night waiting. Then I just got nervous. Like, yeah. But Rising Star is my one because Boo can actually go now because I mean she's well over 21. I'm not saying she's old. Just saying like that was like
well over it now.
5 years ago. So excuse me, because we literally missed it by like what 3 weeks and we went that time. It was
pretty close.
It was close.
Yeah.
Anyway. You can go next.
I have on here, we haven't eaten there. It always looks really cool. I had some coworkers who recently went there and they ate here, and it was at the Twosome chocolate place.
I see it. We always call it like the
Willy Wonka factory.
Yeah, I'm saying Willy Wonka because
that's what it looks like.
And we've always talked about going and we've never gone. And I'm always, this is another thing when we were talking, whenever that was, we're like, oh, like we need to go there this time because it looks just so delicious. And we never do.
There's like a whole story for the restaurant too, which is really cool. It's like this robot guy and girl. Sometimes they walk around the restaurant, which is really cool. Because I had asked them, I said, how was the food? Because I've seen videos and the food looks really good. They're like, oh, we ended up not eating there to save money. They just ate somewhere else and they had dessert there. Because
that's smart.
Obviously, there's a ton of desserts there. And
that's
they said
like
it was
thing.
amazing.
I would do the same thing. I would almost want to just go to Moe's or something and go there afterwards.
Yeah. But it looks really good. I would love to eat there. I think going for dessert would be a better thing just for money wise.
Oh yes.
I do know that they have like a bread before the meal comes out, and one of them is a brown bread, and it's like chocolate something bread.
That sounds delicious.
Which reminds me of the bread from Cheesecake Factory. I wish
I was just
I had
gonna
right
say
now.
that. It sounds good.
So
I just realized I still haven't eaten my Oreo cheesecake, and that's like
Ew.
it's like 4 days old now.
What's wrong with you? Mine's
It's not gonna be
gone.
any. I was say that's not gonna be any good now.
What I do is I like got it, and then like the next day, because I'll come run home for the dogs my lunch break, eat a few bites, then after dinner eat a few bites, and then the same thing.
My problem is I'll put it in the fridge and then I'll just forget about it, and then I'll see it like, oh, I'll eat it for like the next one, whatever, and just forget. Yeah, I'm gonna have to toss that. 'Cause That's not
disappointed in
that's
you.
not gonna be good anymore.
I'm so disappointed in you.
I'm disappointed in myself for paying for it and not eating it.
This guy.
But shout out to Felicia and Jamal that day because we went to Cheesecake Factory, which I almost didn't go. I was like, it, I'll go for the thing. I'm not really hungry. I got there and I found out my power was out. So
Oh yeah,
Felicia and Jamal let me chill at their house for a little bit while my power was out.
that's
So-
true.
And plus, Felicia was like, yeah, what are you going to do with your cheesecake anyway? You wasn't going to just let it sit in the house?
Should have let me keep it since he didn't eat
At
it.
this point, yeah. I remember one time we got Olive Garden and I left it at your house. It was the 5 cheese ziti. Yep. And I forgot about it for like a day or two. And then Tatiana was at your house and she texted me. She's like, hey, do you want this? I'm like, just go ahead and eat it. Felicia said she told her, yeah. She's like, I don't think Jeremy's going to want it. She's like, yeah, but I don't know. She's like, just text him. I'm like, just eat it. I'm like, because by the time I get it, it's not going to be good anymore.
Yeah, she was happy.
I'm saying she texted me. She's like, thanks, big buddy. And after she's like, oh my God, that was amazing. I'm like, I told you. Because normally she gets the Alfredo.
Yeah.
I'm like, try it. It's good.
Oh, that's good.
Speaking of food, I've never eaten at this place, but we have walked through it a time or two, and that is the Hard Rock Orlando. It's actually right next door to the Emporium place.
Oh yeah, we did.
We were looking at all the guitars and there, and we didn't eat because we already ate at that time, but it looked very, very
The
awesome.
vibes in there are so cool. I remember something
off the
with
charts.
was it
The
a
vibes
drum?
are iconic. It's
was
not
it
the word of
a
the day, by
drum
the way.
set
Iconic's
or
not the word.
drumsticks? I remember something with the drums being
Drumsticks, I think. I think it was like
because
something
they had
made
stuff
out of
like
drumsticks.
hanging from the ceiling too.
Like
It's on the-
guitars and stuff.
They had like a gift shop, which is really cool to
Mhm.
look through.
Which, random factoid, that is where, remember how back in the day on MTV it was Hard Rock Live? That's where Hard Rock Live was. It was
Oh,
there.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. I watched a video on it. I forget how long ago now, but it was like about the whole story of that place and whatnot. But yeah, that's where they used to do all the Hard Rock Lives back in the day.
That would have been.
I don't know
cool
if they
to
still
see.
do. I believe they still do shows there. Yeah, they do. I've never played there, obviously, but who knows? Maybe they'll see me at the Rising Star. I'm like, okay, you're going to play at the Hard Rock.
Oh
Orlando.
yeah,
I'm
they're
like,
like, let's
all
book this
right.
guy right away.
But the food smelled pretty good when we were there too, so that was pretty good.
I kind of want to eat.
I want to eat it. Ooh, what if we ate at the Hard Rock and then we went to the Emporium next door for dessert?
That'd be an expensive night, but delicious.
Yes, it would be. Oh,
I feel like it'd be too
yeah.
full for dessert though, because I
So
feel like
do
whenever
I.
you eat like at like a sit down restaurant, like you're always
overeat.
too full for dessert.
Mhm, that's true.
We'd have to eat something I think before we got there, or maybe
Even though-
Moses
yeah.
could be light enough.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, Hard Rock Orlando. And I only have one left as of
I
right
only
now.
have one left.
Oh, perfect. Look at that. We figured it out. very
My
nicely.
one left there is just I don't know if it's called a lake, a pond, whatever that body of water is there,
Mhm,
because it's cool to just like sit there and like look at the stuff over the
Vibe.
water. Yeah, I like the vibes. Last time we sat there, sometimes there are bands that are right there too. There's a stage there.
Mhm.
Because I remember last time talking to Boo because she disappeared and we were sitting there like, where the heck did Boo go? And she came back. She said,
Hard
I
Rock
gotta go to the
Cafe, it's like-
bathroom.
Hard Rock Cafe Orlando is what it is. Not
Oh.
just Hard Rock Orlando. Anyways, though.
How
yes.
dare you? But I would say you should sit there and chill by the lake. Go get your Starbucks before, especially when like it's starting to get nighttime. The sunsets there are beautiful. I'll say that. We do have some great pictures of that
Yes,
sunset.
we do. Actually, my I don't know if it's on my phone. Yeah, it is. Hold on.
Or
There we
get
go.
your
My-
ice cream and sit there and
My
vibe.
background on my phone is a picture I took from there when we went there.
Pretty nice.
I'll show it again. Oh, went away. Well, you've seen it.
Oh, well, you don't get to see it again.
Yeah. So, very nice place. One I just thought of that I don't know why I didn't think of, is the insanely popular Hollywood Studios, or not Hollywood Studios, Universal Studios Globe.
Oh, yeah. Duh.
I was looking at the water and I saw that. I'm like, how could I forget that? That's like the most iconic thing. Yeah, that's iconic too. Sorry,
You
Brian.
gotta
Again,
take
it's
a
not
picture
the
in
word.
front of it.
It's not the word. We're just, I don't know. We're both hungry, so we're just harping on
You
this.
have to take a picture in front of it though.
Yes, and it spins.
Like you have to.
I will just say this: if you get to one side and you don't like they're showing people, just go to a different side. The whole thing spins. You'll get a picture.
Yeah, you'll eventually get the thing where it says Universal.
But at night's the best.
You'll get that picture.
That's not my last thing. The thing I did not eat there ever, and I actually just saw for the first time that they had it here, and that is the Hot Dog Hall of Fame.
I did see that, and I'm like, how come they never had that? Like Jamal
I don't
and
know.
Jeremy
I'm
both
saying,
love hot dogs.
Jamal, yeah, we love hot dogs. Jamal is not as big of a hot dog guy as I am, but he like if we go somewhere, he's like, oh, get a hot dog. Like Burger Fi, first time I ever had a hot dog from here, he's like, get a hot dog. To me, because like Jamal's a burger guy, but it's just funny for me. Like if Jamal gets a hot dog, I'm sitting like, oh, I got a hot dog. I'm like, that's random. He's like, oh, I felt like a hot dog.
Yeah, sometimes I like some, especially they're the split ones.
Yes.
Where they put them on the grill.
As long as they're not too big, like the one in Lake Geneva.
Ew.
But the Hot Dog Hall of Fame is
was
delicious,
nasty.
and I would eat a hot dog right now. I am hungry. Is there any hot dog places on DoorDash actually? Because now I'm curious. Hot dog sounds
no,
good, but I feel like by the
there's
time I
not.
get to my house, it wouldn't be as good, you know?
Oh. Yeah, it really might not be.
No. Five Guys does have one, but I'm not gonna spend money on Five Guys.
Five Guys gets expensive.
Yes, it do. Anyway, that is all that I have left.
We have to look at the comments and see if anybody won the
secret
giveaway.
word.
I don't know.
Should
Before
I get
Jeremy,
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A's awesome. Before Jeremy pulls it up, though, I'll just say something Millie ate today.
Ooh, go ahead.
I
is this another edition of What My Dogs Wrecked this week?
Yeah, what am I doing?
We haven't had this in a minute. Again, shout out to Art by Tanya Brown for that. We finally got to use it again. Dust that off. I should try.
I was in the basement. I was in the basement doing laundry and just like going through stuff and cleaning up a little bit. And I was thinking like, the dogs are so quiet. I'm like, wow, good for them. Like they're being good up there. And then as I'm coming up the stairs and I'm looking and I'm like, Millie, what are you eating? And she said, oh, nothing. I don't know if you ever seen a container. It wasn't a container, like the squeeze thing of Aquaphor.
Yes.
She had that.
Oh, no.
She bit the top off and then bit it open. And she was eating it like a push-up and pushing it and just eating the Aquaphor.
Oh, my God.
And I'm like, of course, like, what the first thing, of course, what am I going to do? Google what happens if your dog eats Aquaphor.
Oh, God.
Thank God it says it is non-toxic. It just
Really?
Yes, thank God. And it just said if she eats too much, she will get explosive diarrhea.
Oh, very nice.
So been watching on that.
Aquaphor is one of those things that Felicia always told me for years to get it, and then I got it once, and I'm like, damn, this shit's actually really nice.
It's nice.
I was at your house. What happened? Oh, it was Oliver. I was at your house. That's the first time I used it, and I was at your house, and Oliver got super excited. He scratched my neck. I was like, ah. And she's like, all of a sudden, Felicia's like, move your hand. I'm like, why? She's move her hand. I move it. I'm like, what the was that? She's like, Aquaphor. Or not Aquaphor. I'm thinking of the other thing.
That was Bactine.
Bactine, sorry.
But Aquaphor is nice.
Aquaphor, I have used that for my hands because I'm going to say pick it back off of that. I used it. What trip was that? Oh, when Doug and Karina got engaged, we all used it because our hands were like, because it was during the winter, hands super dry. Anyway,
that stuff works really good.
I was thinking the wrong thing, but Aquaphor is amazing for wintertime because my hands get super dried and I know Felicia do too, dried and cracked from washing my hands so much in the winter. Horrible. I mean, hers get worse than mine, but
mine are really bad.
My favorite is to like before I go to bed, just to, like put it all over my hands, which sucks. Then you can't really use your phone. Just kind of have to sit there like this. But your hands feel much better in the morning. Let me tell you that.
They do.
Aquaphor, man.
And the funny thing was, afterwards, she got a drink of water, and she's the messiest water drinker.
Okay.
And afterwards, she must have got it all on like her snout. And I'm like, why is your nose waterproof, Millie?
That's hilarious.
And then after that, I'm looking at her because she's smiling. Thought she was so funny. And I FaceTimed Tatiana. And I was like, look at this dog. So you can know the dog's like the sides on their lips on the sides. It looked like she had on lip gloss because she was so shiny. I was like, I can't believe you. I still have to tell Jamal that story after this.
So that's
my story.
Crazy. That is your story.
So we can pull up the comments and see if we got.
I'm debating if I want to get this Chick-fil-A or not. I'll think about it. We read the comments. All right. First comment is Tatiana first. Jeremy, dang it. Jeremy Lee second. Karina said, dang, Tan, you got first. And she said, hi, Harley, the main star of the podcast. Yeah, that's why she left me. Harley is Kayamashy. She said, Agatha can be her mean name. at least you don't accidentally call her Harvey. Yeah, Karina calls her Harvey all the time. She said, look at those cute toe beans. I need to finish watching The Mandalorian. Mandalorian is very good. I was telling Felicia and Jamal to watch it. Which you got a lot of shows I told you to watch. You still need to watch The Last of Us too.
Well, the problem is that obviously it's like something we need to watch after work.
Yeah.
Sometimes Jamal doesn't get home till late, and then it's like
Right.
there's not enough time to watch.
Right. Plus on the weekends, like you just want to do other stuff.
Especially like when it's still nice out.
Yeah. And then she
Fine.
said, yeah. So yeah, once it's wintertime,
Then
that's
whatever.
fine. It's like whatever. I don't want to go outside. Then I'll watch whatever. But then it's like, especially if people get online, then it's like, I could finish watching this, or I could get online. Sometimes we don't even game. We just talk.
That is true. Jamal said before we used it as a phone.
And we did, especially during COVID. Like literally, we could all get off work and just get online in the party, just talk all the time. Felicia should be making her dinner, eating her dinner. I'd be doing whatever.
Oh yeah, I'll be cooking. What is that noise? I'm cooking.
Yeah. All of a sudden, Felicia was like online. Wait, no one's in here yet. And then you go in. What are you doing? Oh, I'm making my dinner. As she's like talking about her day, you hear her like chopping up, whatever, using a blender and like that. Yep. One of my favorite times when Felicia did that was Chloe. Chloe was barking and like, Chloe, would you shut up? All of a sudden, is that smoke? All of a
Chloe
sudden,
said,
"Oh my god!"
Chloe's like, fire, fire.
And Jamal and Felicia are like, "Shut up over there!" And then Chloe's like, "I don't want us to die."
She's trying to save us.
Turns out it wasn't too bad. They were able to. They survived. There was no issue. But what was
was
it
it?
burning?
I don't remember. I want to say an oven mitt or something. Or a
But
towel.
she saved the day. She's like,
I
"Hey,
don't know.
hey, hey!" And you're like, "Shut up! I'm just trying not to get us killed over here."
There's a fire. I said be quiet. Okay. But there's
Yeah,
a fire.
There's a fire. The funny thing was we heard the entire interaction on the microphone because Felicia had the headset on. Then she like ripped it off to run you. Oh my god! Then you hear Jamal say, "What the going on?" or something like that. And
Classic.
then, great time. And she said, "Yes, I call him Baby Yoda / the child. He is so cute." Meaning talking about Baby Yoda, obviously. Magic Kingdom. Wow, I'm totally down to go for moral support, Jeremy. I want to go. Zootopia Moana 2. I want to see. She said, "Oh my god, I forgot about Lilo and Stitch. If you're looking for an excuse to go, I've never been to Animal Kingdom, so we should go." I do want to go.
I
And
wanna
then
go.
a miracle happened. Doug actually commented.
It never happens. What is
Cars Land and Coco I am looking forward to. Same. The movies they have coming out too. I want to go to Hollywood Studios to see Toy Story. Never been there since they did it. It's awesome.
I forget Doug didn't go.
Me too. I'm still glad that at the last minute we decided to go on the Slinky Dog. That was
Sneak it out.
awesome. I need to go again. He said, "I hear they're making more Disney Wish cruise ships. Maybe that means I can actually get a chance to go on a Disney cruise." Me too. They're expensive.
But the only
though.
I'll say they're so expensive. Like they're just not obtainable for me right now.
Same. Or probably not for a long time for me.
I mean, like a cruise already. You can get ones that are like decently priced. That makes sense. But then there's the ones that are the huge ships. Not even Disney. And I'm like, okay, that costs way too much money. Like you're talking like thousands and thousands per person. So.
And I'm not rich. So. Oh, excuse me. That
No.
was like a hiccup and a burp. Doug says, "A secret word makes something beautiful." No, it is not. Then Alexander said, "Hi, Harley. Did you move Chrissy's hand painting?" And then Tatiana said, "Move the hand canvas painting." I did because I moved it for the other thing, but that is not the secret word.
Nope.
Then Tatiana said, "Rapper." Then Alexander said, "Rapper."
What?
Then Alexander said, "Meow." Douglas left. Then Tatiana, "What's that blue cable?" "It is the guitar cable, but that's not it." Then Tatiana said, "Love Disney." That's not it. Karina said, "I never noticed the mosquito thing." Oh my god. Mosquito thing.
That Disney doesn't have mosquitoes?
Oh, yeah, maybe. I guess. Yeah, it must be. Yeah. She said, "I'm ready for a Disney trip again." Me too. Cars or Agatha secret word? No. And she said, "At Carissa, at Tatiana, at John, at Thaddeus. Don't forget to reach out to your godparents to help sponsor your Disney trip. LOL."
LOL.
Well, I'm only Chris's godparent, so Tatiana, she can look at Felicia and Doug. I think John too. The only thing I think I'm upset about is about the new card ride, or is not the new card rides, but it's me not being at Disney right now. Same.
I
And
wanna
Karina
be at
said,
Disney.
John is an animal whisperer. Yeah, Alexander was upset because their dog, she said it was laying in bed with her and it heard John sneeze or something, and she ran to John and cuddled with him.
Yeah.
And she said she refused to come back to her. She was upset. Then she said Harley has made some biscuits, but not too many because she's taking a summer break. I'm saying mainly she just takes a nap on me. And she said, "Apu, I believe it's because I scored higher than Jeremy that one time at Lux. It may have been that one time, but it happened. It was lucky. I can't win, so I give up this round for the secret word, but I have a few ideas. Yeah, she was asking. I said, you can't win. You won last time.
It's been so long since someone has won.
I know.
I will say it's still, because Jeremy
Ongoing.
said he didn't think anyone got it
Mm-hmm.
as we're going through comments here, but it's still the exact same. Usually we don't
Yep.
keep it the same, but we've
Tell you
kept
what,
it the same now.
I'll give you this hint. If you are at this exact point right now, you have gone too far.
Yeah, so
That's the only hint I'll give you.
rewind.
And then she said, apparently Doug and I hit up the store to get water during our tornado warning. Well, that's nice. She said, to be fair, we were already at the store before the sirens went off. Didn't you get stuck inside Walmart once at a tornado warning?
They'll close you in there.
You guys did, because we were outside and the sirens were going on. We were starting to freak out, like, what the And
They'll
you guys, like,
close you
snuck
in
out. Yeah. And then she said they were doing something Hello Kitty at CityWalk 2. Might just be cafe, but I'm not sure. I feel like I need to go out and find it in person. Well, there you go. And that is all the comments. And once again,
Wow.
no one did get it.
Nope.
If you've been
So-
this far, too far.
Good
But
luck.
anyway, so the whole tornado sirens thing, no one really commented about it. You hear the tornado sirens go off and there's tornado warning, you get in your basement, man.
Yeah. Like,
I was
have
made
people
fun
not
of.
seen the videos and the pictures of like towns just completely
Yeah.
like leveled out to nothing?
One of the worst I seen, I forget, it was real. I forget who it was. It was somewhere in the Midwest. They had, no one told them it was coming or nothing, and it like killed the of people because no one knew it was coming and there was no warning or nothing. I was
You
even
never
watching.
know sometimes.
Yeah, I was even watching Twister recently, and like the whole point of that movie was them trying to get data for that stuff to happen because there was a bad tornado that went through. I still want to see the newer one. But
Yeah. I
point
still
being,
need
get
to
in your
watch.
basement. I got made fun
Be
of,
safe.
and I was told how embarrassing that you're in the basement and you didn't die. It's like, no, that's the key point. I didn't die.
That's so dumb.
I didn't die. What we used to do as kids, I guess I could say thanks, Mom, because this is what Mom had us do. Go in the basement, turn the radio on so you can hear what was going on where the sirens are going off, and you
Mhm.
just chill. That was it.
Just hang out.
In case anything happens. I mean, it never got super close to us, but it got close a couple times.
I remember one time
You never
too,
know.
we brought our bunny in, Honey
Yep.
Bun,
Mm-hmm.
and Lassie chased it and it went underneath Dad's stereo.
I remember that.
cabinet.
Yep. That was a good dog right there, that Lassie dog. But yeah, we were in the basement, and then I remember always being worried, hopefully it doesn't come this way. I'm like, what are we going to do? But basically,
Yeah.
just be
Just be
smart.
safe.
And then, so we don't forget, use code so we don't forget for Magic Candle Company 15% off. There's something else that's gonna bring. Oh, if we should kind of talk about this beforehand. Airbnbs. If you still use
Oh, yeah.
Airbnbs, you're wasting your money. I'm sorry.
My thing is just that like
I see it on
there's
Twitter
so
all the time,
many-
so we've been talking
there's so
about
many
it.
extra fees, and
My
some
thing
of the,
is this.
some of the hosts are really picky.
Yeah. Why must you clean before the cleaning company comes in? What's the point? But
when
they
they're
make
like,
you clean.
I need you to start the washing machine, start
Yeah,
the
they-
dishwasher,
the one
garbage
house made us
day, you
take-
need to
yeah, so
come
you
and
gotta take
take
the
out the
garbage out.
trash.
I saw stories
No.
on Twitter, people saying that they made them cut the lawn when they
Oh,
were there.
No.
I'm like, no.
I've
Bro.
seen some places in the description it says like inside the house is like a monitor for volume, and if you get too loud it goes off and you get charged extra money.
I remember we stayed at one in Florida in the middle of summer, mind you, and they only said we could put the AC, I think it was like, what, 72 or something?
Yeah, it was locked. You couldn't put it lower.
Yeah. It sucked.
And then
I mean,
the
it
thing
was
was
cool
leaking.
enough. But, yeah, I'm saying then it was leaking. And then we're like, hopefully don't get blamed for this. It's not our fault.
That's the only other thing is
Yeah.
like some of the hosts are so picky. I feel like something happens, then it's on you to pay extra.
Right. I remember the one we stayed in Fremont. Remember the AC wasn't working out. They had to have someone come out there.
Oh,
I remember the guy was talking to Uncle Dave, and Uncle Dave's like, oh, I don't live here. He's like, we rented it out for Airbnb. The guy's like, oh. He's like, I guess I'll bill this guy or something then. That
Like,
host
I
wasn't
ain't
too bad, though,
paying.
because then he took him out fishing in the morning. But anyways, like, people on Twitter, like, I guess the Airbnb, like, the stock is going down. I'm like, good. Airbnb used to be great because it was cheaper than a
Mhm.
hotel and you got a house, but not anymore. It's flipped back again. Hotels are where it's at.
Yeah, a lot of the
You don't have
hosts
to
are
worry
just
about the extra
becoming
fees
crazy.
and whatnot, because you'd always have to pay like a flat $300 fee for cleaning, no matter how clean.
Even
or
if
dirty
you
the house
cleaned
was.
it. And then
Yeah.
sometimes people will be like, oh, we got to clean the house before we leave. Like, that.
I'm like,
Why am I
for
paying
it.
$300 then?
Yes, it's nice to stay at a house, but I'm good. I'd rather just
Sometimes
stay at a
it's like you
hotel.
just find a hotel in a nice like area that has stuff around it you can walk to.
Yeah, like
And
for
just
us for
has,
Orlando,
like,
we
food
have a
around it.
specific place we stay at.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you ever stay at Disney or somewhere else, but like we have I'm not gonna say the name obviously because I don't want to give it away. But Felicia found it, and we've stayed there
great
a
one.
number of times, and maybe we'll stay there again. Well, we will stay there again at some point. But
We will.
So yeah, if you find that place, because where it's at, it's like centrally located, where literally everything's around. It's like what 15
And we know
minutes
how
from
to
Disney
get to
Springs?
everything from there.
Amazing. And then what else did I want to touch on? Oh, my frozen pizza review. I didn't, since I talked about it last week, I did
Water's
have it.
empty.
Delicious. One of the best frozen pizzas I've ever had. I had the pepperoni
Village
sausage,
Pub frozen
yes,
pizza.
which I found it's at Pick and Save too. And then I also had it at the cheese, which was also very delicious.
Very good, right? The cheese?
Yeah. Felicia FaceTimed me for something that day, and then I was eating it while she was talking to me. I forget what we were talking about, but we were talking about, I don't know.
Sometimes I'd
we
be
just,
FaceTiming for like
yeah.
dumb.
Yeah. We're just talking about something. She's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm eating the pizza.
What did I don't know why I called you.
I don't know. It was, yeah. You had a reason, but then we were just talking to talk. And then
I feel like if I'm going to call, though, I'm not going to call you. I'm going to FaceTime you.
Right. FaceTime is awesome. And the other thing is SpeakPipe. Make sure, this is me just hitting all the key things I usually forget to bring up. SpeakPipe, make sure you do that. Speakpipe.com/SoBeDon'tForget. Leave us a voice message. We haven't looked at them in a little bit, but once we get enough, maybe we'll do a special episode where we listen to all the voice messages.
Oh, yeah. So make sure you leave us one.
What else? Oh, here's another good one. Another thing people will say on Twitter and like that is band merch. The best time to wear band merch is when you're going to see that band. I don't get why people say it's like sacrilegious to wear a band's t-shirt to see the band play.
Why wouldn't you do it?
That is the most perfect time. I hate when people say that. I remember going to shows back then. People said, I don't even think, I'm like, that's the stupidest thing I've
Jared
ever heard.
Leto literally wore his own band's t-shirt at the concert.
Yes, bands
he's
wear their own
performing.
t-shirts. Yeah, bands wear their own t-shirts on stage. I'm saying the whole point is to show the band that you're there for support. I don't understand that.
What are you trying to show up and look cool and
Right? Who gives a That's the best time to wear a band shirt. So this is my thing. If you're going to see a band, wear their shirt. Okay? Just
wear?
saying. And then the only other thing I had to say was, I think it was last week, I mentioned that I lost 50 pounds. I haven't weighed myself in I don't know,
Let's make clap.
probably some month. Turns out I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
I have now officially lost 60 pounds.
Damn.
I checked this morning. Brandon, he texted me this morning because I sent him a video yesterday of, I sent it to all of them.
You weighing yourself?
No, it was not me weighing myself. It was a video of me, the Nest camera.
Oh.
And Brandon was like, how much did you lose? You're looking thin. I was like, thanks, big buddy. I'm like, well, actually, funny you mentioned that. I'm like, I just weighed myself. Turns out I lost 60 pounds.
What'd he say?
He's like, damn. I'm like, I know. He's like,
I know what that
he
calls
told me how.
for. I'll be texting you this weekend.
What? A puppy?
But what did he say?
What did he say? He told me he lost weight too.
Good job, Brandon.
He said he's at 58. So good job, Brandon.
What?
I didn't realize he lost that. Yeah.
I haven't seen Brandon in a while. Brandon, we miss
either.
you.
I miss you too, Brandon. He's still trying. He's waiting to find out if he can actually move to that other shift he was talking about going
I
back to
hope
first
so.
shift. Me too. I miss gaming with him all the time, especially this year. The what you call it? Black Ops 6 is coming out. I'm ordering my DoorDash. I just have a Chick-fil-A. Black Ops 6 is coming out. It's gonna have zombies, and it's gonna be good zombies again, like Black Ops. Or
is
Cold
he gonna
War,
be able
and
to play?
If he's on first shift, he told me he can game again.
I would like us to go somewhere. I feel like
What?
Brandon's not a very touchy feely kind of guy, but don't you just want to give him a hug? You miss him, right?
I do. Whenever I
Brandon,
see
we're
him,
all
I wanna
gonna
give him a
group
hug.
hug you and not let
Yeah.
you out. You're gonna be in
Yeah.
the middle.
You're
Hey,
just
Brandon, we missed you.
We missed you, Brandon.
Starts crying in your ear, Brandon Jeremy.
Right? I miss you so much. I told him, I'm like, we need to have a movie night like we used to before. Remember,
Aw,
we even come to your house a couple times to have a movie night. We should remember that one time we came over to your house to watch. What movie did we watch? 21 Bridges, and Brandon came over, and then turned out it was our birthday was in a few days, so we got him a birthday cake.
Yeah. The only thing
He
is if
texted
you
me
watch
after,
a
he's like,
movie here
thank you.
is
Dogs.
they'll calm down, but when
Yeah.
you first get here,
Mhm.
they are just so whoa.
Right? Mm-hmm. I know. Oliver's the same way. He can't contain himself, but I love the little guy. I was thinking about it
They
today. 'cause
calm down
Felicia-
after a little bit.
Felicia sent a picture of Oliver laying a certain way. She's like, who used to lay like this? I'm like, Happy, which is our miniature schnauzer when I was growing up. And then, literally no lie, she just disappeared one day. Someone stole her. Which we don't know for
Disrespect.
sure, but we just assume because that's the thing that makes the most
Never
sense.
found her.
Never. We looked all around. Boo reminded me. I forgot I even did this. I made her knock on doors and no one answered, which I'm pretty sure they stole her. Anyways, I'm like, I wonder if the reason, I don't know. I love Oliver so much. I mean, obviously he's a great dog, but I wonder if because maybe in the face and the way he's laying, maybe it just reminds me of Happy.
Yeah.
I wonder if that. I think that's why. Plus, the hair and whatever.
Yeah, the wire hair.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if that's why. And then he
Could
just
be.
loves me so much. So He's
Yeah,
a
I was
great
telling
dog.
Tanya, I said he likes to lick in Jeremy's ear.
Yes, he did that this week. I'm like, what the heck? He also likes to step on my man parts, and he thinks it's awesome.
Millie's new thing is since Oliver jumps off the ottoman onto you while you're on the couch,
Mhm.
Millie started to try to do that.
I seen her when I was there that day.
She did it to me, and he tried to block real fast, but she
Yeah.
put her paw right here so hard, and I told Tatiana, she said, I hope you get a bruise of just her paw. That would be so cool.
You should get it tattooed. No, but because Luna, I will say Luna. I mean, Millie, she's a puppy still, so she's still
10
learning.
months
Oliver
old.
is just Oliver. Luna, she sees you, she'll jump excited, but then she chills.
Yeah,
Like,
and
she
just wants to
understands.
she'd rather just lay with you.
Yeah, Marshall was the same way. R.I.P. to that dude. But Oliver, he wants to kiss my face, and if I do not, I usually just sit there like this because it's going crazy. He'll move, take his paw, do this, he'll stick his
He
tongue
said,
in
let
my
me
thing.
kiss you.
Let me kiss
If
you.
you just let him kiss you, it'd be over.
This is the thing, though. He wants to kiss you, but then he starts almost biting you almost and wants to stick his tongue in your mouth. He gets all crazy. He doesn't know what to do. So then he's running around in circles, and he comes back. I see him looking like Michael Jordan.
Woo.
He's like Michael Jordan. He jumps, but he's a cool little dude. But yeah, it just made me think of that. The picture reminded me. I guess I could show it. It's Oliver's butt, but who cares, right?
He was
Let's
eating
see.
his bone.
That's what he's doing?
We're working on bone time with all the dogs out.
Yes. Felicia, she said, okay, you guys are creating bone time. We're like, all right. Laying like that.
The sploosh.
Yep, the sploosh. Oh, just like holes.
Oh yeah. The only thing I wanted to mention is that between last week and this week, I got a haircut. My hair used to be, I would say it was down to here. I got 5 inches taken off, but sometimes it looks a little shorter because I have somewhat wave to my hair, and if I don't brush it out, it kind of curls up now. But I finally got my hair cut, so yay for me.
Oh, nice job. Where'd you get a cut at? Or,
I was gonna do this, and I don't know how I did that. I just went to cost cutters because I'm poor.
oh,
Because I'm poor.
I go to the same person I've been going to for, I think, last couple of years. Oh, very nice. Does good work. For me, it's once you find someone that, plus good prices, that, does good
Well,
with your
the
hair.
thing for
you know,
women is the places
That's the
I
thing.
found, they want to charge almost $100.
Yeah, I'm saying they're expensive. Mine's $30 before tip. But it's still cheap compared to other places. But she can't
It's
get it
not
to
working.
work.
Let me see. Can you do it?
No.
What?
I don't like
Did
it.
they get rid of it?
There it is.
Oh, you need to.
And worse.
Well, with that being said, I will say that you should use our code at Magic Candle Company so we don't forget for 15% off. Help us so we can travel the world.
Go to Disney.
We'll just make more content for you guys.
Yep.
I don't know if Jeremy has
Our-
anything else to touch on.
The only thing
No.
I'll say is next week's episode will be about, drumroll please, Orlando and food to eat. Unless we think of something else to talk about, but it's going to be
There you go.
Orlando. What is that? Oh, that's also not the secret word, by the way. I forgot
No,
him.
it's not. That would be too obvious. He's always here. So thank you for watching and listening, and make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And we'll see you next week. I'm Felicia.
I am Jeremy, and that is...
Donald Duck.
There you go. Bye-bye. Is that his butt?
Bye-bye, yeah.
Wow.
Tower